Hey everybody, Jason here. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I know I did. Minus the fact I had somebody steal a car from my neighbor and crash through my fence and broke my fence. So bad luck there, and not having great luck in the market today. But that's all right. Still positioned pretty well. First thing I'd like to take a look at, we're down 13,000 today, account value. So we can look at just real quick, today's value of the actual stock is down 5. So that means the remaining amount is our, some of our equity positions, and a lot of it is our put credit spread. So down $8,000 total with all of those things. This morning, I did roll out several of my covered calls. I grabbed some Tilray calls, or I sold my Tilray calls as part of the wheel. I had 300 shares. I sold these for $33 a piece. I went ahead and sold those, not expiring this Friday since we have a short week, and the premium was just tiny, and we got about 3 times the amount by going out another week on those. So I went ahead and got those guys sold. And then rolled out all of my other calls that I did not do last Friday. So here is what we have expiring this week. I did sell a bunch of call credit spreads. Well, not a bunch, but 8 of them on Tesla, since it looked like we were coming down a bit. So thought, hey, there's some gains to be had, and the premium was pretty decent. So we sold these for an average of $46 a piece, up a little bit on those, but that is really the only thing we're up on for the day. The rest of them, we have all our put credit spreads in here. Definitely not as far up as we were, Friday or anything like that. You can see even market opening, I could have closed these out for 35 cents, and now they've about doubled the cost to close those out. So and that's basically what has happened like throughout my entire, like all my put credit spreads. They were just super cheap to close out, and a lot of them I'm still up on. Some of them like 650s, anywhere really near the strike price right now. With Tesla kind of bouncing around 650s. I think we had a candle down to like 651-ish or so. What was the low on this? Yeah, 651. And then seeing a little bit of a bounce back. So step one for me was just wait, get a little bit of premium on the top side and let everything kind of play out. It's already been a few hours into the day, but the market as a whole, like everything just very down. This guy here, this is, what do we have? Long iron condor. This is probably going to be Garbo. Cost me only $32 a piece, so $100 total in this play, but I expect that'll just expire worthless and will be down $100 in that play. I did open up a long iron condor here, and you can see we paid $250 for these, and you can see our strike prices here. So if we end up next week anywhere above, we only have to be above 670 for this to be maximum gain. So our gain on this guy will be about 750 per contract, and we have a couple of those guys. I do expect some bounce back because we are, at the end of the day, still coming into earnings, and we had very good production numbers for Tesla. And then you can see I'm still holding on. I'll still hold on to my 650s, and I'm even holding on to my 650 and some 640, 630s, all expiring this week. I'll roll those out if we see any like super movement to the downside, but right now it looks like it's showing support around 650. I did roll out my 660s, and I rolled those out. Let's see where those guys went. I think those went to August, I want to say. Yeah, I rolled those out and down for a little bit of a credit here. Just giving me some more time on that. I did open up a SPY put credit spread, 632, or excuse me, 432, 430. I'm used to saying 600 because all I look at is Tesla all day long. And this has an entire month. What I like to do when I see these downtrends on the SPY, like a pretty good, just a pretty good down movement, I like to open those up, and I usually will open them up about 4 weeks out. We only have one of these, but I kind of continually do those just because, over the long term, this is what it's looking like. I mean, even with our huge down and our down here, this is what the S&P generally seems to look like. So even though we're down a whole $5 on those, we're still pretty happy. 632, yeah, we're basically $1. And I open these at the money. So you can see, like, we have one of these, and we have one of these that we opened up just a few days ago, and that was opened up at the money. And same thing with this guy. This was opened up a month prior, and that was at the money as well. Let's see. Anything else of interest today? Not really, other than the fact we're just very red, but I expect most people are very red unless you figured that this was some sort of top and we were going to open up down. Would have been a great play. But if you're going to open up any sort of bullish play now, it's a really good time, and it's always the hard point to do it. So like as Tesla's coming down, for as far as the strategies I play with the put credit spreads, the farther down it goes, the more premium I collect. I was able to grab, I think, a couple like 600, 595s. I think, let's see if I can find those, or I'm just imagining that. Not sure if it was this one. Oh, I grabbed a 590, 585 for $40. And Friday we wouldn't have been able to get hardly any premium on that. So anything that's down, it's a great day to grab any kind of equity, put credit spreads, and that's why I decided I'd grab that long iron condor. Usually when we see these crazy downnesses, not to say that it can't continue down, but we do see that. I do see that as an overreaction and expect some bounce. And it may happen later than sooner, but I always have the opportunity to roll things out as the market kind of plays out, and we'll see. We'll keep track of it. I mean, we only have three more hours to go until market closes. Yeah, and I think that is about it for today. Just checking to see if there's anything else of interest at all. I don't really think so. Nope, that's it. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Hopefully, I doubt most people are making a lot of money today or are green, but we'll see. We'll see what tomorrow holds, and for the rest of the day, hopefully we get a good bounce. All right, love you guys. Let's make a lot of money.